Karen here with the second part of the Laminated Trifold Folio. We're now going to sew in the signature and do a little bit more ephemera. Right, not quite dry, so this has got a plain green-black background, so I'm going to make some tags. No, first of all, I'm not going to make the tags. I'm actually going to do the pockets so that then I see what I've got left over. So the pockets are 2.5 by 3.25 inches. So, whoops, not that one. I need this one so I can measure. So 3.25 inches. Where are we? 3.25. There. And 2 1/8 down. 2 1/8. There. So 1, 2 1/8. 2. So I've still got some left for journal cards as well. Now with these, I've also rounded the edges here and here, there and there, and then inked around the edges, but I've also gone and got put a little clip, a little in there. Oh, that isn't rounded very well, is it? Let's put that back in, that's better. And then this one, I just eyeball it and hope for the best. Like that. Get rid of them. And then I ink around the edges. Same with this one. There we go. Don't think I need that again at the moment. So that's those two pockets done. And then I've got some here left that I could use for journaling cards. So this one I think could be a tall journaling card. What I think I will do though is I will again just round the edges like that. There. And then ink around there. Both sides. I mean, this side is great for journaling as well. You've got this green, if you're using a black pen on it would be okay. And then I get my little little thief crimping scissors and take a piece of this. I haven't got anything smaller, have I, that I can use up? No, I seem to be on this big bit now. Oh no, I have. There we go. Keep that big bit. So I'm just going to trim this off there, cut this edge off. That's better. And then use my tiny attacher. There and there. Just to attach it like that. So that's another one that can go there. And then these I could do just cut in half and make 2 out of this. So roughly there. Cut these in half. Round the edges again. Like that. I'm also going to need to do some that go inside the little journal in the little flat bit I've got, that a pocket I made, which are very small pieces, which I think I've got some spare. Mind you, what I might do, no, I'll use these two as journal cards for the front, like that. ink round the edge. Actually no, maybe I won't. I I'm thinking what I'll do is I'm going to cut a little piece of map page, I think, on this one, like this. So I'm going to use a piece of the map page as the tag pocket for it here. I've got a piece here, so I'm just going to cut this down across there, trim that up a bit like that. I think I'll put that on there as a tag there. Just ink around the edges, make sure both sides, and then just attach this to the journal card. Like that. There we go. Let's use that scrap of map page up as well, isn't it? So that's enough. Right, this is dry now, so it's time to put in the journal. Now, to get it so you're in the right place, because obviously you've got to get it in the middle of this here, I punch this first, and I'm doing the pamphlet stitch. So I punch this first, hold this up, just do it roughly. I've clipped all my pages into place so I know where they are. Just make sure I've gone through there and there, so I've got them clipped like that. Then I take this, and you can just see where it bends so that you can mark it in the middle. So this goes that way round. So I'm just going to, sorry about that, Mark came in to tell me that a new series of manifests was starting on the 16th. He didn't realise I was filming. Anyway, back to this. I then get a Sharpie, a Micron pen, and I mark where I need to punch the holes in the middle. So as you can see from the top, I try and roughly get it in the middle so I can hold it there where it is. This is going, I'm trying to see if you can see it, so that you can see that it gets in the middle. So it's just below that grey line that you need to put the marks. So I hold this in place, put a hole there, and a hole there would be on the black bit, wouldn't it? And then get this, my ball, and punch through on top of here. Just remembered that. Make sure I'm not going through the others. So I then punch through on here and there so that it's straight, and just double check that middle one because I've got lots of little islands here. Yeah, it's that one, this one here. There. Now I will push this through a bit more, like that. Oops, and there, and there. So that you can see they're quite, well, it's not bad. It is quite difficult to line it all up. Make sure you're putting it all in the right way round though when you do it. Then I've got some embroidery silk here that I'm going to choose a greeny colour, I think, that goes with it. Maybe this, quite like that, or this. No, I think that's too bright. You can go for a paler colour. Ooh, I quite like that. Yes, I think I'll go for that. I think I'll go for that one. Right, so you do it 3 times and a bit. So 1, 2, 3 and a bit. Now this is the tricky bit, having to thread the needle. I'm getting older, my eyesight isn't so good. So I now need to thread this needle. So I flatten that down. I have heard if you put your fingers on wax, it works quite well. No, that didn't work. Put wax on your fingers, that can work. No, let's try the other end. If not, I'm going to be cutting a bit off, aren't I? Or I get a needle threader. Right, I'll be back when I've done the needle. Right, the needle's all done. That took me a little while. So you go through the middle and then through the middle here on this one. I am the right way up, yes. Pull that through. Back through here. And through there. As I say, if you're new to junk journaling, then you won't have seen this, but if you're not, I'm probably teaching you, as they say, teaching your grandmother to suck eggs. And I've got it caught up there. Pull that through and then down there. This is fun, finding the hole again there. Another reason you need to mark it in black, but no, that's not the hole. It's over there. That was close. I nearly went through one of the islands. Through there. And then up. Back up through the middle. This is quite difficult when you're going through laminate and then trying to find the middle as well. And you don't want to go through the embroidery silk so it gets caught. Hopefully that's all right. Okay, I might just have to make that slightly. I'm going to have to pull that through a bit, aren't I? Through there, through there, through there, and up there. Take them apart because it did go through the middle of the silk and underneath there. Right, make sure you're straight. I'm going to take them off now. Make sure that everything is fitting in okay. Like that. There, yep. It's all fitting in okay, so now I tie this into a bow. I do right over left, left over right, and then a bow, like that. And then just trim off the edges. There. So that goes in there like that. I will put that there to hold it down. I do flatten most things afterwards. Okay, now you need to put on your pockets. So down the side here. There. I tend to tuck this one because I haven't glued that all the way in, so that I don't know if you can see. I tuck this one underneath here. And then this side, I probably leave 1/4 of an inch there for it to fold in. Glue that down either side. Same with this one on this side. Like that. Oops. leave about 1/4 inch. There, line it up as much as you can. There, like that. There. Now I've also got these. I will link below where I got them. I can't remember. I've backed it in coffee paper and inked it to go in there. The journal card we made, and the other smaller journal card with the map page, just so that sticks down. Then I have over here the map page, the map tag, and a little journal card there. And then here, this is for the inside. I've made a small journal card and again one there. This one I'm going to punch out 2 circles to be the tab on the top on this. This is the last bit of the 12 by 12 paper that I've got left. So I'm just going to ink that goes on there about halfway, and then you also ink this side. I think these are quite a good way of putting little tabs. Gee, I should have done that the other way round, because the map bit is this side. So it's just like that on there, and then I'll just put a little bit of ink around there. Should probably have inked them before I started sticking them. Let's go over there a bit. And then that one's to go inside in here. So I'm going to glue it down just this side and this side here. And that glues down like that. And then these 2 slot in here like that, so you've got little ones in there. Okay, what I've done now is I've got 2 pieces of ephemera. One I've already done, a map of North America, that I've sprayed both of these in Distress Spray Stain Tarnished Brass. I then fold them, and that's going to go in one of the pockets. This one I'm going to ink up, and then it will go inside the journal with just a small paper clip that I've got. So we ink round like this. That map came from My Porch Prints, and I believe these little invoices did as well. Came from them. So, and then all I do is I'm folding this in half, really put a good crease in it, and then I ink both sides as well, and again inking it that way, so you get that aged kind of look to it. And then I have like that, and then I have a small paper clip. As you can see, it looks sort of a bit aged, and then you can see this is nice and sparkly. If I bring in the journal, I'm then just going to put it in here with a paper clip, clipping it in like that. I'm still waiting for these pockets to dry, so while I am, I'm going to do the front. And first of all, not that one, it's this one. I've got one of those edge scrapers. You can use your scissors. I got this at my local craft shop ages ago, absolutely ages ago. The actual wording journal has come from a set from Shabby Dabby Doodah. She has blank ones and different size ones as well for you to use. So with this, you just rub it along so it roughs up the edges. And then the same down the side here. I keep stopping and starting the film to do different bits, and I'm in the aircon, I go outside, because when I had to spray those pieces of ephemera, I've got a little spray box in another room. God, it was so hot. Right, now I'm putting this on here, so I want this to roughly be, oops, wrong side, be there. And then a bit off the side there with my tear ruler, like that. And then I ink up all the way round. This is a piece of scrap coffee dye paper, by the way. I don't need to do that side, do I? Really darken it. And then the same with this. And you see, because you've sort of roughed up the edges, because it was just miles too small to actually tear. And then the plan is it should go on here. So this will go onto here. Like that. There. And then I'll just stick this on the front of the journal. That. Hoping these will dry quite quickly. Anyway, meanwhile, I can go in my scrap bin. I found out where I got these from, and it's from a Etsy seller. They're a digital download called Journals Little Spot. I will link it below for us to use them. And then I'm also going to punch holes and do the eyelets in these as well. So like that, and about there, I think. And then I will also get out the ooh, they came flying out, 2 of the vintage brass ones. I'm using the 3 3/16 ones, I believe it is. Way around. Put them in there. Like that. And that one in there. These are so handy, these crocodiles. I use it all the time now. Whoops, went a bit wrong there. Says me. Oh. Right, I'll be back. I seem to have got it stuck. Well, that was embarrassing. I think I might need a new cube on my crocodile. It's all gone rough. And it had managed to sort of go halfway round and pop out. I'll have to look at it after I finish this. I do use it a lot, I must admit. Anyway, now this I'm going to fit in here along with that. And that journal card. And then this map of North America I'm putting in here. Like that, with the tag, which I have used brown ribbon on. I've already done that. That's done. And then inside we've got the journal that's like this, the small little journal. I've got the 2 journal cards in there, doily, more map pages, the centre. I mean, there's plenty of space for writing as well, and also for carrying on decorating. And then I have my little piece of ephemera invoice there, like that. And that shuts up, that comes across like that, that comes there, and then you tie this up like that. But try and not get the wrong side, like I've just done. Around, and then that's like that. As I say, you can use anything. I might trim them off a bit, do that a bit better and trim it off a bit. Anyway, there you go. That's a laminated one-sided laminated threefold pouch with a journal inside. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and thank you to everyone that subscribes already. Sorry if it was a bit jumpy with the interruptions and the crocodile not deciding not to work. Anyway, thanks very much. Bye.